Even paladin. It's got one of the best win rates across the board against the major archetypes right now. Spirit of the Tiger stood out as a uncommon addition to the deck, but that seemed interesting. And I was thinking, carry me Spirit of the Tiger. The Madman!
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
What a fool. His hero power costs 2 and doesn't even create 2 guys.
Reporting for duty. To battle!
Mind if I roll need?
Classic OTK DK. Ah! You freaking harpy.
Is here.
Come on.
To battle!
What a yoke. If I hadn't drawn the harpy, I would have traded in, but as stands, I'm okay with these two going to Corpse Taker. Boy, I hope I get a playable card next turn.
To battle!
This is terrible.
Do you like to play with fire?
I got a playable card, but boy is it not playable. Womp womp.
Reporting for duty.
We hunger for vengeance.
Hello?
Let's try that.
Reporting for duty.
Does at least clear his own board.
Reporting for duty.
Wow.
Reporting for duty.
The light bends my will.
Ah. Always with the perfect answer.
Reporting for duty.
Was that possible?
Warriors of the
To
frozen
battle!
wastes, rise.
Reporting for duty. Ungoro belongs to the Titan.
That's usually not relevant against that deck. Boy, did we get off to a slow start. Gotta be able to win after this slow start, right? It's actually... I might be able to try to bait him into trying to win with this. Oh, hey. Alright, it's looking up. Tiny bit up. We have to bait out his his equality skill. Tricky part. Tricky.
Reporting for duty.
This curse
To
has
battle!
become our greatest strength.
Death was merely a setback.
The light dims, but we fight.
Oh, interesting. Note to self to keep breaker for Lanessa. That is actually going to stick around though. Once I want hidden wisdom. Womp womp.
Victory for jnZaneHD!
The time has come. I return.
It's like interesting. Did he just not want that one? Like Nazgrim, you suck. Who needs a Nazgrim?
I'll put it on your tab.
Nazgrim left out. Never mind.
Such a perfect specimen.
So he has Nazgrim and he has Trollbane. He hasn't played a single equality yet, but two of the cards in the hand are those. This would probably be the turn where I have the most amount of stuff, so I should just anti-magic here. No, I should tear him, because tear him will never be as good.
Victory for jnZaneHD!
The anti-magic shell can still be played, potentially later.
Unborn belongs to the Titan. The battle.
And do I ever worry about this? No. Take face.
Do you like to play with fire?
Not unexpected. How much do I want to silence that? No, we need to silence Anessa.
Do you like to play with fire?
The answer is I want to silence it, but not as much as Lanessa.
The time has come.
Womp womp.
I return.
Frostmourne calls.
Counting Shirvala. That... no. But that would have been an awesome lethal. That's still a good play though. This is a lot of unexpected burst damage.
The battle.
I hate leaving a Trollbane, thus making it so that he is only like 3366.
Setback. Unbelievable.
Oh, womp womp. Now we get to put him back to a 50-50.
Reporting for duty.
Big guy.
The battle.
Save the weapon in case of weapon destruction.
Azeroth will be
Uh-oh.
purified.
He's still gonna pull it out.
I'll put it on your tab.
No timeout.
Well played. You have triumphed.
Never give up against OTK I guess. Boy, was that a slow start. I did not expect to win that. I mean, as the deck wobbles across the finish line, it's very tempting to say, we should add some card draw to the deck. But it's just not realistic. That's why this deck was such a monster of Called Arms.
Into our strength.
That was some serious card draw.
Reporting for duty.
Deck is still a monster, still one of the best decks, but you just put in enough big cards, play one card a turn, get enough. It's a deck which people look at and it's like, eh, that's nothing unfair, who cares? But it's just solid. Pace card deck is like completely legitimate. Sometimes you gotta be a pace car.
The light bends.
Reporting for duty.
Boy, is that potentially juicy though. This on 5, into that on 6. I like it. The juice. If this actually comes back from Redemption and gains stealth again, that deck, other than Deathstalker Rexstar, doesn't have a way of dealing with this. Oh no! Oh, should I have Redemption first before Spirit of the Tiger? We don't want a 1-1, right? Could just push the button, but I actually don't know enough about that deck. I have to look up whether or not it runs like actual hard removal. I don't think it does. It's a mid-range hunter. Oh, it looks like Deadly Shot is not on the menu. So no reason to protect my thing here. And also Owl is not common. Yeah, just push the button. I think this is a game where Spirit of the Tiger will actually just carry us. In a world where there is no punishment for having one really strong effect minion with a lot of health, no punishment as in like hard removal or silence,
To my side.
this really could work. If that actually just stays around, that'd be incredible. As stands, it's fair, and it's a 4 mana for a 6/6, but it's delayed a turn. It'll enter unfair territory if I get to just untap with it. Too bad.
Reporting for duty.
But in this case, and this is actually this deck's strongest matchup of all the hunters, of which they're all favored.
Thanks.
Uh-oh, thanks.
Eternal hunt.
Ah. This deck just fights for board pretty well.
This curse has become our greatest threat.
Sticks on the board well, keeps getting decent curves generally. Good pace car. Oof. Although saved by Redemption. I want to keep the Timberwolf alive. No. But also, I do realize I have to pressure him. This can't punish me that much. Let's do this.
Reporting for duty.
The punish is mostly Tundra Rhino, along with many small beasts. Slow turn by the opponent, but setting up for a big turn next turn. Woof. Woof. I think I gotta just pause and clear here. Awful. 10-4 gets reduced to a 3-3. What about simply consecration and... Let's do this. Heavy measure.
Victory for Gilneas!
There's really not an easy way from clear for 13 health. Oof. Gotta clear the 1-1, right? Otherwise equality could win. Yep.
Victory for Gilneas!
Like to play with fire?
Reporting for duty.
We're wobbling to the finish line again. Life Drinker is not a standard card in that deck, I think. That's weird. Interesting inclusion choice.
Not on my watch.
To battle! Reporting for duty. Ungoro belongs to the Titan.
This deck runs out of steam too fast. It's like turn 12, and I'm a mid-range deck. It's fine. It's good to have a deck that runs out of resources just as you get to the finish line. Then it's dependent on whether or not you get your 8 drops, so to say. It would be nice to get one of the 8 drops in half the deck. Wow. Got it.
Reporting
Yes.
for duty.
And then we're just hoping to draw another one of the 8 drops. Although I guess you could just win. Ah, womp womp. It's just getting a bad draw, I think. I don't know. Slightly underperforming. How I see it. Like, I haven't gotten this insane draw yet. So, nice to get it. It's also possible that the Spirit of the Tiger is... Yeah, I think I see why Spirit of the Tiger isn't working out that well. It's just so bad to top deck, and the deck does get to top decking
Turned our curse into
decent amount of the time. Ah, the mirror.
Hail and well met.
Had a few games where the Tiger was just played and then the opponent loses, but that's not very common.
Reporting for duty.
Not on my watch.
It's not very realistic for him to play more than 2 cards. If he doesn't trade, I think a Consecration.
Winter is here.
If he played Hidden Wisdom, then we just have to not play 3 cards a turn. I have not managed to get this 4 mana 3/3 top Divine Shield, Wind Fury, Lifesteal out in a while. And that's a major part of the unfairness of the deck. So, nice to see you twice on turn 3 and 4. That's like as good as the deck opens. Now granted, the Wind Fury and the Lifesteal don't matter much when you're fighting against a board control deck. It's actually just Silver Moon Guardian with taunt.
Reporting for duty.
Hey, right back at me.
Reporting for duty.
Not on my watch.
This does have the potential to just fail outright if he attacks my 1/1. We're counting on that not happening, I guess. Woohoo! Oh, I guess it just doesn't trigger, huh? It might not just. It might just not trigger.
Your magic shall not save me.
Reporting for duty.
This is actually going to be a game where I think we both run out of resources. That's a resource management game.
Reporting for duty.
Gonna be pretty interesting.
Reporting for duty.
Not on my watch.
Part resource management game, part who draws their 8 drops when the field has been so even.
Winter is here.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on? To battle!
He could actually have auto defense matrix. Should I try? But I can actually kill one of the Serenites.
To battle!
Ah. I think it just doesn't trigger though if you hit something at Divine Shield, right?
Warriors of the frozen wastes, rise.
Doesn't trigger. Okay.
Reporting for duty.
All 8 on minions.
Reporting for duty.
Would have been nice.
Do you like to play with fire?
Reporting for duty.
Oh, it's after. Womp womp womp. Womp womp. Theoretically possible for 5-1-1, and then the Pyromancer finishes it off. Oh wow. Okay.
Reporting for duty.
When I saw 2 go to the face, I was like, I'm doomed, but one of the missiles didn't hit the 1-1.
Reporting for duty.
Do have the true silver champion to heal me, though he has not played Consecration yet. The taunt is my best way to survive. Oh, okay. Taunt is the way to survive now. Oh, yes, yes. I mean, I was like, oh, my minions all cost too much, but I guess we can do this.
Reporting for duty.
Alright. We're in it. We're in it to win it.
Well played.
Your magic
Oh.
shall not save me.
As mediocre as the results are here. If you want a good pace card deck, simple, mid-rangey deck, here you go. My instinct, though, is that the traditional even deck is better than the Spirit of the Tiger. When I looked at the stats and I saw that drawn win rate for Spirit of the Tiger was low, I just wanted to see for myself, okay, after playing it, I can see why.